you so much for this wonderful invitation, an impromptu moment to just say a few words. And I will speak from my heart, but I have prepared my thoughts. I will particularly thank the dignitaries and Lieutenant General Campbell, Superintendent Barclay, Madame Mélangeante, and the wonderful Prefet who gave such a great talk, which I understood because I speak French and German and English. And it's an honor for me to have heard those words. I come to you after a long drive from Normandy, where I'm preparing something that I hope will be very special for the commemoration days. We're going to be presenting a concert for liberation, reconciliation for every generation on the beach of Utah after the grand ceremony, and then near Camp Patton 2 days later, and then a private performance for the active duty military, who are so very important. And our message will be conveyed through the song, The Greatest Generation, which we will launch this year. Can we storm the beaches in the hearts of you and me? Reclaim our nation's soul and restore our destiny. And so I'm hoping that will be an anthem that you will all share. But it was very, very important for me to make the trip here, because as Madame Mélangeante did express, you are not the poor relation cemetery by any means. People just don't take time, and I didn't for a long time, to get their head around the fighting that happened here. It's not as point blank as storming a beach. It's no less of a sacrifice. And of course, who would want to be anywhere else? But you cannot compare cemeteries, and we can only be where we are, and we cannot bifurcate. So let's, wherever we are, even if we're in a traffic jam trying to get to a ceremony and then rejected from coming in because we didn't fill out the form correctly. Can you imagine having to fill out a form to say thank you? If you're in that traffic jam and you know you're not going to make it to the cemetery, roll down your window, reach out to the person next to you and say, we're still on blood-soaked land, and we're going to thank you now. I had the privilege through these commemorations and VIP events to bond with an amazing woman who will be giving a keynote speech at the Washington Memorial on D-Day. And that is Susan Eisenhower, the granddaughter of General Eisenhower. And we talk like chums, and I admire her so much. She's got everything in war that her legacy affords her. And she said, got to think about, have the World War II veterans been sufficiently thanked? She said, how can we bring in all of the soldiers, the active duty, the ones today who need us into this lineage, into this fold? And I appreciate her getting me thinking along those lines. How do you thank? My father, before he died, and he knew I'd have a long work ahead of me to do this kind of diplomacy. He said, you can't thank a veteran enough, but you gotta keep trying. And my mother would wave in the background, and remember, spouses are veterans too. So, par ça peut que les hommes, aussi les femmes et les épouses sont aussi vétérans. And thinking about thanking, my heart absolutely lands on Robert Bloom, who I would like to ask you to stand up. Robert has never missed a memorial ceremony in 53 years. And you come here 3 times a year. Yes. And I hope that one day Robert will be giving a keynote speech where I'm standing. And then there's another thanking that I'd like to cite, and that's Ike Rafitze. He's an American GI. He'll be coming up to Normandy. He was part of the 80th. And he saved a man named Horst from a tumbling building up at Michi's farm in the Bulge area. And through one of the veterans' events, Horst found Ike, and today they are the best friends. Ike is on the cover of our book, Portraits of Service, which I hope you all will take the time to get. Will benefit soldiers if you do. But Ike, I will do my German accent, of course. Ike, thank you very much for saving me. Then I go to American prison camp at the time of my life. Thank you, Ike, my brother. And Ike, who's Italian, New York, typical American. Hey, Horst, I was just doing what I had to do. I didn't really have to think about it. Thank you for being a bad shot. So, simple words of thank you. Thank you to the color guard who stand so bravely there. Thank you for the Secours that are helping the ones who are not able to handle the heat at this moment. Thank you for all you do to make sure this is so beautiful every day.